Hello and welcome to this week's Fast Track show. I'm Mark Brown, I'm covering for Pete Tong, and we've got an action-packed show for you today, handpicked by myself. Music coming up from Delicious, St Etienne, The Orange Lights and Richard Gray. First up though, a brand new video by Dan Le Sac and Scroobius Pip. This is called Letter From God, and check out the cool dude in the video. He's so cool.
And I made the sun an appropriate distance, laid the stars across the sky, so you can navigate this globe or watch the sunrise. I covered the earth with plants and fruit, some for sustenance, some for beauty. Made the sunshine and clouds rain, so their maintenance wasn't your duty. Tried to give each creature own attributes without making them enveloped. Gave you all your own space to grow, in your own way space to develop. I didn't know that such developments would cause rifts and jealousy, cause you to war against each other. Leave marks this planet indelibly. You see, I wasn't a creator, I was more the curator of nature. And I set things straight with homosexuals right now. I don't hate ya. I was a simple being that happened to be the first to use such powers, but I just laid the ground. It was you that built the towers. It was you that invented bombs and the fear that comes with them. It was you that invented money and the corrupt economic systems.
That was the excellent Dan Le Sac versus Scroobius Pip, Letter From God, using a massive sample from Radiohead's Planet Telex taken from their Benz album. Now, time for this week's Bedroom Bedlam chart. Let's see who's made it to number 3. This is from Jay Electro from Chicago, Illinois. Number 3 there on our Bedroom Bedlam chart. Now it's time to catch up with Mr. Richard Gray in our first part of the interview. Take it away, Richard.
Hi, I'm Richard Gray and you're watching Pete Tong's Fast Tracks. Recently I've been focusing on my DJ side, especially touring in Greece, Germany, and also for my 10 years anniversary on Spinal, preparing some new stuff, including some new record with Eric Murillo called Life Goes On. Richard Gray background is a long story to tell, but I will tell you some. It all started with my friend when I was 10 years old. I've always been into the house music scene and at the same time into the rap music with Public Enemy style. And one day I found one of my friends doing some scratch in his room and it all started like this. I was like, wow, it's amazing what we can do with the turntable, and I get passionate with that, and I'm here today with that. What is Graham? Graham recording, this is me, with no need of pressure of anybody. Which means I can do whatever I want on this label. It can be electro, house, techno, even rap music. I did it to express myself in a good way.
More from Richard Gray later, but now it's time for this week's remix, and this is from a band called St Etienne, who I recently worked with Sarah Cracknell on my record called The Journey, and this is my remix called Burnt Out Car.
Something that you say.
That was my remix of St Etienne's Burnt Out Car. Right, now back to the Bedroom Bedlam chart. Let's see who's made it to number 2. This is Dysfunction by Bartfield Fretch and Mike Telemans from Amsterdam.
Fake records.
Bedroom Bedlam number 2 there. If you're making music like that, we want to know about it. Send us a download link to the address just going on the bottom of your screen right now. Right now, it's off to the Left of Centre record, and this week we're joined by the Orange Lights, a new band created by one of my friends, Paul Tucker, the man behind the Lighthouse family. This is their new record called A Few Good Days, and it features the amazing Tom Middleton remix, which was aired at Radio 1's Ibiza weekend last weekend by Pete Tong himself. The Orange Lights there with A Few Good Days. Don't forget to check out their MySpace. Now it's time for this week's upfront track of the week, and it comes courtesy of Delicious and Abigail Bailey, two absolutely talented female DJs that I discovered in Copenhagen one weekend. This is Bounce. Delicious and Abigail Bailey there with their massive track called Bounce. Right, now it's time to get back to Richard Gray for part 2 of the interview.
Perception of Pasha started after the success of Whopping Face. I had a couple of records on the process, like the Bob Marley one, Thriller, and then the Shakira remixes. And I had the idea to do the past 40 years of Pasha image, which means you can put Bob Marley, Shakira, Thriller, Soft Cell, that do the past 40 years of the music industry. Yeah, pure Pasha this season. I did the first gig in June, was quite good, but I went out of Ibiza a lot, and my second gig will be in September, so we'll be out of the season, beginning and the ending of the season, so I cannot tell how was the season this year. I live here all the year round. I have my family, I have my kids going to the school here, and I think it's the perfect place for a producer to live in Ibiza. Summertime you have all the DJs, all the music that goes here in Ibiza. In the winter time you can relax and fly very quickly to London, Paris, Germany in 2 hours. It's a perfect spot. 2008 and 2009 will be the Richard Gray years, especially with all the remixes I'm doing in the moment and my 10 years anniversary on Subliminal Records. So guys, watch out for the new records.
Thanks to Richard Gray for stopping by. He's a talented young chap. Now, without further ado, let's try and find out what's #1 in the Bedroom Bedlam chart. This is Hot Einstein from Ufa in Russia, and who has graced the Bedlam chart once before? Lucky boy. This is his new track called July the 2nd. Congratulations to this week's winners, and remember, if you'd like to hear the winning track in full, all you need to do is go to fasttracks.tv, and if you stop by the site over the next week, you could be in with a chance of winning this excellent Calypso 70 CD courtesy of our friends at CR2 Records. I really like this, it's absolutely brilliant. Right, that's it for this week's show. Pete will be back in 7 days time. I'm Mark Brown, thanks for watching Fast Tracks TV.